that Yankupasi said, Osan dear shake week for I say. And then, yeah, Baby Snia dear Kakra afa mindful eating. Rebecca said, then your friend of mindful eating. And the word mindful, and I say mindfulness, a word beer, Yinina, Yonte, Dakwapolo, what tipping, be a 1 or 2 be, ever your conversations move, because you used to know, they be a, say, oh, you'd be crap, because, oh, you're very mindful of the whole year. Crowd did crap, and I say, anywhere be you shoot the word mindful easily. Ewa ya kasa yemu, ewa your social interaction. That the word mindfulness, and your term be papa be a friend John, Carbat saying, and they would define me. If the kind of definition, Lord, must say, mindfulness, it means paying attention to a particular way, on purpose, and in the present moment, and not judgmentally. Although now you're the leader, and also will develop what is called the mindfulness-based stress reduction program at the University of Massachusetts, UMass. Now mindfulness, now don't really say a boy. Yarwa bebre ni po mo yarwa bebre bia stress related a bit to me bit to say bia cancer diabetes yarwa bebre and also to almost as well like a juma related to any form of kind of stress bia so mindfulness it can be practiced. And all who say mindfulness it can also be used for as well because a boy and my wo a true dream basso in terms of say a Gianni woody not necessarily say Gianni Kakaudio, but how crap are they or call a coye food shopping if we are all prepare a Gianni is part of the mindfulness, and not necessarily practicing mindfulness, now idea would you lose weight? No, and yet that's not the goal, and I said that's not the purpose of it. But rather, a true wild dream is to say, would you and the how or shopping for a journey, how I will manage a journey, how crowd power they your body even respond to a journey. It's a process and an idea based on your senses and what the pigeon see a taste, how I taste flavor. Is part of the mindfulness and a brow. And I said necessarily so called diet, but a true agency said. Piano, it has to be a balance. It has to be in a healthier way. That's what the mindfulness is about. Some mindfulness it's about meditation. I know, and not about only meditation, but also it focuses more on what your senses and how we respond to food and how our senses we use them when it comes to Adrian as well. Mindfulness, a boy and Adriana Yedikoye Nipedium, Yema Yenkoye Nipedium, Ninano, a tree agency say, we pay attention to these senses, So, who did he not say 1 million or senses? I catch you, so who did he because a common deba made it affect the taste. It affects the fact so what did you are satisfied with Adriana would I face so why a day 1 million also about it. And listen to my tree agency say we're not supposed to be like we are not to be judgmental, but more of say you will accept it what it is, Now then you take it. Now what's this why then you use it from there. That's what this mindfulness is about. It goes to the process of the car and say, oh, cook room, and I say, oh, supermarket, the color of aduane, the shape of it, even you think about it in terms of say, okay, the preparation, how it's going to be done, how you're going to serve it. Anyway, they will consume aduane. Sometimes, for example, if you are at supermarket, if you are what you only say, what do you yourself here? Or milk koto, bell peppers, be any spaghetti, no matter the stir fry. I feel okay do if you could do and walk up French fries. I feel nice say what do you day? Oh, what do you call that one? Says oh, when they be quick, it's already processed. To I don't have to do much work on it. But when you practice the mindfulness now, marketer, your senses need to think about it. Okay, the top vegetables are one. A healthy food at the end of the many of the vitamins from it as to be eating it, as well. And a idea where they a year apodia and fat area a day and warme and brave. But rather no media, even quite the taste of it, it tastes good. Maybe a adrenaline community. It's not like say just a processed food. I said it's just a waste product, but a idea. Nutrients room amenya mapomudi these are the kind of things that this mindful eating in United and our daily lives, our normal New York say our normal daily lives, yes, around a Monday, we crap that's that see a way day, night shift, a coach man busy lives. Because of say busy lives, we don't even have time say a day. You shed that a prepared say a bed, you biddy answer. Most of us go high, surround a pa. Giddy. We have to be at work by 7. To 1 year, one sorry, Tamwa, all pay Tamiti, won't grab in your ma, or wafa wake a cry, not adding, what I saw bag no call. Oh, no, did oh, call Cotina train. We won't say sometimes, not even as carbon so food trainer. You see people no more these sandwiches, near my train. We all do it because of your busy schedule. And I say because sometimes crapple with family, you make sure on color, you make sure say, oh man, I ready. Obi already so close with Tebiano, ye did Jimika, Tibu, ye quidman, I'll say ye for train, and I say require drive your corner, a whole day, ye did ye, Gianni. I see a couple dread room, a tear deck, ye, Juan, ye did this say a crap, most because of COVID, be age mouth fee. I won't say Zoom, say it is Zoom, say I'm meeting, a honor, it'll be ADD, and that's a walk crap or shit TV. The whole lot of things that go on with this mindfulness, and my who said, we're not supposed to do that. It's not time for say you you have to have. I say TV. A distracted piano has to be off. It has to be away. Oh, but now baby didia. You again see when you know. Cell phone crap, it has to be away from it. And so we have the full attention. Now we are in tune with your body. Now as you are eating the food, and they say, but as you are eating the food, now we start Adriana because if you mama you say, who dear Adriana crap on riding. The more now also was now reset Adriana a bow of digestion. A bow a cold yamwa, and one hour yamna they're supposed to break down the food, It makes things easier for them to work to break down the food, Yeah, reset Adriana ye didia. Some people only end up somewhere koda. You see, say Adriana doesn't digest well, or hard, you complain so heartburn, ye didn't come to me and say a boasia. Maybe now all of these things, it can lead to what? that on indigestion, of course, I'm not saying having issues with our stomach, bloatiness, gas, the mindfulness no choice say time biara esi enya ntiwase we set time then you say near didi and no crap no have sitting down no now when they want to was a didi and no couple helps we a calm down say even cry say in stress is be akwa na at that particular moment you are more relaxed when they want to was so then didi also it talks about say. And you say we are eating because say if you see a didi keke. No, you eat when you are hungry. Or since it's no signal and we say okay, it's time for you to eat a komodo. And you say who did it because say you just want to eat. Sometimes when we are stressed, when we have anxiety, when we are overwhelmed. And I say if things are not even going well, it can be school related, it can be job, it can be personal life, it can be family. We look for something that's called what? Comfort foods. Comfort foods say, I did I will feel but then see I did my overall them I'm copy ice cream bill day. Lamin I'm in coffee food bill I'm in coffee burgers bill donuts bill cake bill when you practice this mindfulness now. Now say, "Sa anyone will any idea you're supposed to do. You are fully aware of your body. You are fully aware of your senses. And there's certain who say, no, you shouldn't just be eating because say, oh, you are lonely. You shouldn't just be eating because say you are sad. You shouldn't just be eating because you have anxiety. And I say there is any stress if you are going no. But rather, my own focus on say, you know what, a bra who did it because say there is a good reason to how did it a komodo until I would did. And that's because say, stress or anything. Ninano ebwa wo nipeduano ebwa ma ukrapono you get more comfortable. It's like you when something if is going wrong with nipeduano, you can tell so okay, there's something really going on. I mean, with the few words to say when you are in tune with your body now, you know what is going on in your body very well. And I will pay close attention. Even when you sit down to eat food, you pay close attention to adena wood, the taste, the smell, which also goes in the process of status of the taste of it, the smell of it. I didn't any day and taste good and smell good. And that idea will be a day. But now practicing mindfulness, Wadri about to say all these things are very, very important for you. I had a bebois the Nipanians, let me see if I can in the beginning. It's not necessarily say to lose weight, but rather to practice more healthy lifestyle, well-being, changing your behavior, say bad habits when it comes to food. You need DDR, a ball will change your lifestyle regarding that. Mindfulness, Church mama who say idea easy idea has to do with lifestyle change about easily. It takes time, but it is a practice thing. So one taking to practice already, you cannot do it. It's a gradual process. Maybe what we used to say, take be a we used to say, we are no what so we used to say, we take be a qua ejima. What's not McDonald's, no cocoa, a journey, no idea what the call. And I say, won't drive it. Now, no tea, now do broad on the salmon. I didn't know how why for so long, it's not easy for you to just change it. But all the young who say, yellow gradual steps, day by day, even crop, just even say a breakfast time now, person try and I say a evening time now person will try, and I say lunch time now person will try. Meaning now just kakrobi, you put that into practice. Yeah, I say yeah the Christopher, and we always talk about saying our body is a temple of God, right? It's the be piano, yeah, ebu, the coupon, and I say yeah, dream, which is the coupon aside. And see, Bibiana, we have to be very, very careful of it. That's what it is. The awareness, the mindfulness, meaning now come to play into it. You do any deal to see who say, ya rubber brain, especially cancer, so many things Biano has to do with our food. Meaning now starts from what? How we process how we prepare our food, how we consume our food, how much we are eating, how much what we are actually putting in our body. Meaning is a what contributing factor. I don't always say, oh, me didn't one time pay and the penny a day. But the moment now one, after the now I and one, after the Y and two, after the Y and three, once and after the I have part of you, then it becomes part of your lifestyle. But when we start to say we change it gradually, it's not easy. But yeah, the idea is to say we want to do better. And then we do effort you do and then look at how we process we don't process or how we prepare our food, how our food know, how we manage it, how we consume it. If we're doing things the wrong way, we can start doing it gradually. Like I said, 5 minutes. You choose what time will be easier for you. Say ya no pa, say ye ria, say ye anywhere. Most of the time na no pa de obi a de bi ka ekọ. Ebia the best time say day anywhere. What bano, what to what say, what prepare with you what not say. And now for now, Uba be fair for Ghana. Uba be fair for 50 million people nowadays. Almost fair wow and they want me from back. No, not that time, no. But rather you sit down. In that time for yourself, what turn it off the TV, what the phone at home chair, what I say, what did you ye, what was it, what did you ye? Then after you've done with all of that, you can go and what? Sit on the phone and do what you have to do. And also I'm going to say about the mindfulness, let's say, I should come in the beginning. When you have practicing mindfulness, also when we even have the food, we have to appreciate it. We appreciate it. Prepare. So you're not prepare, prepare. You appreciate the fact that they even were able to do it for you. And then when now umpire would give part of the mindfulness call. You also show gratitude. So then when coupon to say one more. As we Christians will say then coupon to say right there, what to me a baby a free buy mudia process so one on one so be no what Daniel coupon say for all of that. And then they also talk about the fact that we have to make sure that it's closer to its natural form. You can say be close to the natural form. For example, to say vegetables, natural form of it. You saw it be a one and I say what you try no delisa like salad. Things like that, those are to the natural form. But if you drink beer, they make you day. You know it's natural form. See, you know across the day now, and yet as bad as you say beer, you can call funnel from a store where it has been processed. The most common thing it makes me at that store to say beer, to say French fries are making. It's not from its natural form. It has already been what. Yeah, chicha, whatever beer, especially the count, because some of the count piano, almost the need in a day, I can't once I used to say the year quakoto free store about baby soup. Those things are not close to its natural form. It's more as in the processed form. So the mindfulness eating, and said we have to eat foods that are more close to its natural form. Nowadays, they are consuming those food. And then whilst we consume, so we can say, yeah, two your boss near the year. What your boss now did you even realize, sir, you don't consume as much as you say. So, oh, rush and I say, oh, shit, TV, you are being distracted. Say, you end up eating more than you're supposed to. But when you are fully focused on Adriana, what your boss now was, you realize, say, what make crap and then you still have some of the food left. It's a little amount so you eat to what you need. And then what is called maybe a binge eating, all of those things, will not be part of your eating process, your eating behavior. You just eat what you need and then the rest is left for you to consume it later, and I say whenever they are, but that particular moment in the day, it will all be what? It will be done, and you wouldn't need it anymore. A tree agency so what? And just like I said in the beginning, and idea, a weight loss process. No, it's not a weight loss then, but rather am I more healthier? Am I more in a balanced way? The body pediano, the nutrients that we need, and then also. What did you more? You don't consume more than you need. You trying to see, say, even if you want to shed weight, you start to lose that weight, the excess weight now you don't need. Because you realize, say, me crab any exercise, I say, I just need a balanced diet. What is a balanced diet? Fruits kakra, carbohydrates kakra, protein kakra. You have your salad to the side. You are done. You don't need anything extra. To say, say no, you follow any then that's it. Our food is not even balanced. But when we practice this mindfulness, and my who say, we consume. So if we're in tune with your body, who say who did too much of starchy food now? You realize so the more now who did starchy food now, maybe I wouldn't give you a pet. You feel tired, you feel sleepy. Like sometimes we go a couple to meet you and we'll be there and you're not why you're irritated. I said, why are you so lazy? Say they don't want to even do anything. I believe saying now we have experienced that before, because I have experienced that before with certain food. Yeah, Ghanaian foods, yeah. But when we practice this mindfulness and we are in tune with our body, we know, so we realize, sir, this yedi adriani area. This is how it makes us feel. To say, if I say, I'm not saying it's fufu, but let's take fufu as an example. Fufu is all carbs, it's all starch. Before we are, pay. Say, oh, be and one year before I waited for phone. When you did before we are doing you can't even go to anything else. And more wide dream bands, oh, say me before, this is how I feel. Okay, I'm in kofa. More kakra, na me fa vegetables kakra, na me fa salad kakra, na me fa enam kakra. I'm not saying it's better than follow, but it's just an example, illustration. You see how you feel. When you practice this mindful eating now, oh, why a true Jesus is so, oh, it's me did say this is how I feel. Me did say this is how I feel. Me did say this is how I feel. And I always say, oh, so yes, if you don't say I like this particular kind of food, even if I want it, I can consume less of it because media. Now if I say I feel lazy, but I still want to eat it. It's kakra of this kind of midi. But I like to say me did again ways to swear. I feel more energized. I feel more say, you know what? I can still go on and do my work. Oh, so then that, I'll consume more of this food. But not the nutrients I need from it. then you just keep going. It's about to me figure out what if you understand media. Maybe you say, if you understand media, maybe you say, then draws one step out the energy. No? It push you to do what you have to do. You consume more of it than the one about feeling what very lazy and you just don't want to do anything. This is what the mindfulness, is about. Something it's not about say, weight loss, no. But as you practice it, as your senses is on and you are in tune with your body, you realize, say, oh, you do any deal. So I me prepare and me cook grocery crap and me cook top me top me near. These are the kind of things. What do you a true agency to say? These are the kind of near I said me there me talk. Even though sometimes we all need junk food in our system. Yeah, sure say sugar be brain, starch be brain, but once in a while your body crave for it, which is okay, which is fine. But when you practice all of these things, you realize that those in your manner, yet too much sugary, yet too much starchy, yet too much carbs. The body really doesn't need it. We tend to consume more, less of it, and consume more of the healthy stuff nowadays. Things will be much, much better. And you feel more better than somebody. More carbs, more sugary, more of a you don't need now, feeling more sluggish. Then you realize, okay, this is the plan I need to stick to because this is what will help me. And then you should like I said in the beginning, and you should remind your studies who say this mindful eating is actually helping more diabetics because diabetes is a very, very complex area, and they've seen say actually they practice it, is helping them bringing their A1C, which is A1C in the say A1C is measured the 3 months level. A little earlier share so and it determines that this person is a diabetic or not. But when they practice it, no more common A1C, we say a form at the same time they are reducing the weight, and their sugar levels so is also what coming down to as well. It's a idea it has been shown say a bit me aboa not necessarily say for weight loss, but rather for your overall well-being and then for your overall health. It's in Pamacho, aha, and BDBC. Any questions, any concerns, any contributions? The floor is open.
Yo, I'm Sarah. Yamisha, there was Papa and Sama. Radinam so amiati anwumre agidefo ini abad na no asi sabe no obi wase mbisa anase mwa epamecho ebeni ye wobre pa ntino obi pese obi sa asama na mwa otimi aba na mas
Hello, Sarah.
Pacho kwanda
Eda wasipa Sarah mitimwana wote
Pacho
wasijidi ya wote kaka na yete ebiania sasa wahadi ayo enchimo yeye mhiko wadi kula asa udi ya mufana asa wome nemo ye bwadi na ye ni busale se man senti yo se banchi so abibu ni mo bitobi banchi so lanka da ni awo kana no o mo bia wo mo no afedo mo se banchi kula ko wa yi pa to aye wadi ana
Auntie Sampacho, let you go in and out of craving. What last time? Yeah, they'll carry.
It's a bad Nancy, you almost a bunch. I didn't know why I'm a good. As if you walk out that, so would you buy? Then I was asked why you would be.
So, Medase. So, recently, and about who say, Banche, even though say it's a starch, it's a full starch, no. Say, there is iron cry in it. I had a body pediano a year. There is more iron in it, no crap, a same body. I had a year didn't more, and I say any Spanish for us, a didn't more. The American say, I can when it comes to Adriana be any what I can say, a year body, no. Nankupon day naturally or dear in our mind, but the problem is the portions of a Diana is any the problem, and yet at the corner per se. Your portions and a year big, or compared to say, for example, Chrome has say, or more processed foods, say burgers in the Ralima, what the portions of it are, what they compare to say Europe and McDonald's. Oh, crap out, you'd be surprised. I say, the McDonald's there, what is wrong? And come on, say, I can see. You cook one as so. We, you know, you grew up, we didn't know, say, your portions, S.A. You did, you fill your plate, Lima, near day. You make sure, say, you did if you're in the last answer day. Yeah, sorry. Oh, but not only who say it will be about now cry in Ghana crano. Only say Bibiano, it has to be portions, small portions, no, a boy sit and say, Betty Bibia, Cassia, because who didn't Cassia, or chance so. Happy so we did the same thing. That's what said is our portion. I say, who did Cassia, no, nothing. We need pediatrics and we sugar there. As I said, cost no. But in the portion size of it. Now, I feel so. Who did for your crowd? Who did you know? Make sure say it's a before now. Did you say no? Who did contemporary and who did contemporary yet? Or china, maybe I would dry yet. The next day. Sabia ope tomatoes for achikakra below the what change balanced diet. The journal has to be balanced. It cannot be the same thing. So would you know the beer over and over again. And no what the pediano. Yes, you can eat it, but pato indeed a whole plate. I would cut crabby. What do you for? That's how I'm supposed to eat it.
That's about
the last say.
a tobacco, fruit to bear.
I say, and no, I charge a very man.
Mante.
Fruit to bank.
Hello, Yama diabetics. Okay, fruit for diabetics. But yeah, I have a little bit of watermelon is good. But we had the banana, but I still would be half of it because we said banana is sweet, right? To me, you have a whole full banana. You have to eat half of it. So the mango is so you have to eat just a small portion of it. As mango is so very, very sweet. But the apple, but apple you focus on the green ones. Sometimes the apples you always say, I can see too much. So I can see you cut it into two. You just eat it's just a portion of it. And I say what other fruits? The common blueberries are very good. The berries there's nothing wrong with sobedi, blueberries. Having it colors. When you have it colors are colorful, it's better. It's blueberries kakra, or strawberries kakra, raspberries, your own penal, you just stay away from it. Then you focus on your blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, so blackberries, now they are not so afra as well. But the kind is the mango. They are very, very sweet, Sweet, no, and then you need to have just portions out of it, half of it, kakrebi, because a bit of sugar so the alcohol. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cantaloupe, and this is so sweet. You can have portions of it, kakrebi.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
And you say, well, it was I'm sorry, I'm sure you teach more than me. I'm a child, for us all the Yo, and this would be my dear sister, Yadawasi, I'm sure. What you might see, said the idea. A beer, I did doing it, say they are could pass it. A beer, maybe the carbon higher, yes. But the idea, I'm a year, and I see the idea say, you do me a TV. And I said, device in the day, you'll be a highest idea the power. And I'm here who's had me. Into every other was. Yeah, Morgan Crown, Ntim Dama. It is to be one as a solution between Dama.
You, sister, but no cancer maker. Yeah, in Penny P. Yet, saying to discussions about you need the benzina. The types of food now I'm there. Most of the researching, although let's say advanced countries, into meaning how well we research into our local foods now. We're dismissive about qualities of our produce, because in penny pea, for example, Banchis American, for the longest it was dismissed as some sort of starchy only any value as far as our health is concerned. But subsequent researches now they even banchukra or help in mitigating what you call anemia or sickle cells effect. For example, it's easily classified as some sort of a carbohydrate on much value, but subsequent research wide shredded a jukra or very high in progesterone or help in the form of fertility in our gene. Because if you need and to compare the sort of research now now the list of foods now what are the equivalent of those good foods in our produce? Because I don't think that Yankupon Ntim yet in our day obobo you who needs the papa and then you see you can go down. All times, and I personally are very skeptical about some of the Indama worker camp, because if you have got one classification about even fruits or a good quality, it's mainly temperate zone fruits. And what about our tropical fruits and all those things? And these at times we feel the research in the years it's a little biased towards what they are used to. Sister, why drink to then?
Okay, Uncle, thank you so much about your feedback. One thing I know is say yes, as you are saying, is very, very true. But now, as Shishemu, I'm gonna say, the more research that is being done, there are more to say, Banchi Day saying, I got it from researcher. It was done in Ghana. To the point, so recently, there was an Adventist pastor, health education I listened to, and he actually confirmed it. If you more question, yes, before which is great, some of them are more advanced. But now, in our third world countries, by the grace of God, there are people that educated there almost somewhere day almost if you who said your own tropical foods our own foods now crops now we have these are the things that we can gain from it. These are the nutrients that we can gain from it. First I guess we didn't have all the resources but now they have the resources, not to the extent say we are for a day a year, but resources now we have in our countries, too. They are putting that into perspective where they almost so who say, we thought say it was just starch, Yes, so we can gain some nutrients from it. But from the no, maybe I don't know. But I know it's Spanish what they do because so-called Spanish for stores is there. I don't know, say China for some India, but I know say Spanish for the AG. And see, this Ishimuna was being put out there, if we you African countries, and I say you Ghana. See, and about follow per se. Yes, some of them also go send a bit to call Africa and other parts of the world. Yes, it's there, but this research was actually written by our own local Ghanaians about it. As time goes by, we will know more as they are learning, as they're having the resources to perform the studies, and I said to do the research to gain it. So, Uncle Patrick, answer a question now.
Yeah, this important follow up, Kakra. Yes, India who have a lot of scientists now that who focus on one local area. You would it's benefit by itself and maybe able classifying as starching I don't on your healthy for your body. The way you prepare it and maybe by adding some spices in adding or changing the content completely or boiling. Into every all along the margin there, these are the area or the you focus because I have an idea be there. Yakupon is so not so mean there. Or the Toponcotia Babayinum, not to Bonocotia man. Into Mayan so ya one or some probative value or there ye like India for a lot of research action when maybe I the spicy be a turmeric and a bibina the ordinary no way changing the quality the value completely. At times, women share in Zama in that direction also. May margin, sister.
Oh, thank you. I agree with you 100%. Sure, you can say India say sometimes people say India is a third world country, but sure, even in the US has here, there is not a single hospital unless a health facility you will not see an Indian person. All these doctors, they are all Indians. There's a lot of researchers are Indians. They do a lot. And they need to know, either say they almost started from Chrome. Then they come here and then they learn, and then they put things back. They send it back to their country, They publish things, and then that's what to say. All this turmeric, all these things, is coming from the Indian. The spices, is coming from the Indian. Yeah, it's already there for them, and they use the resources, then they take it, and then they put things together. And then now they publish it out there. They are the yes, we come in Ghana. We have the natural products there. It's just that the resources, and we don't have it 100%. Now, it seems that now people even leave Ghana, to conquer other countries to go learn, and then they go back to do what? To do more to help their countries. As time is going on, hopefully, we'll be able to say, your natural crops, the natural things that we have in our country, you bet me, you see you bet me who value it more, you bet me who the purpose, the worth of it. So you bet me oh, these things are our natural resources. To say we are banking, these are the things that are in there. It's with me a day. I bring it out. I'm other people from other parts of the world inside it. It take it. They use as well. It was upon you, you see, I do it from Ghana for said this is what is in there, and when your research, this is how I was being broken down. This is how many people are participating in the research, and this is the outcome of it. I buy it shows say a idea a bit body pedrini, and this is this and this and that. They learn so this is also from Ghana too as well. And see. And your time, it starts from your penny for coming all the way down. But this is not even the time for it. But your time, with time, we'll get there. See, Uncle, that's be for your contribution.
Amen. Child, people saw Casa, a grand hall. And what?
Me pacho, kakra, Miss Mupesa, Medeka, one say. Say sister edi kaka no say when you are you dining na enye bad aduane awurade boy ni na e good na de ye ka ho asem no e mindful eating na ye ka ho asem so broni edidi a portion we kakra na ye de banchi no ye be fa banchi ni bebre ba ni na so ye ohia asem eni ti na ma ye ntumi ye mindful with the edidi no ohia asem banchi no fokra chen but there anase ade no de be fra amna ye fufu no nti no be fa banchi ne mo ni ye ntumi enye mindful eating no back then no nyina no megidi se ohia asem de rade boy bia ne ye papa ade eye but kwaya ye fa so a ye di no abofo no etwaye ebi a womo no kwaya a womo so efa so ye womo de no good womo say sandwiches ne McDonald's sanya manema no ebi mu didi no akese but abofo pa no womo hwe womo didi yi me didi se eno na wo se eno no ho asem na ye kan a ye sue wo se ye watch de ye di na ye nka se wo ho ntine wo se ye di ana se ohia na first na ema ye tumi ebefa carbohydrate ni bebre no ye teso ye hwe ye didi no eyi e kakra mpese meka ho that's
na me patient I mean sure pa pacho ofofo ho ye wabre pesa kasa now
Unpocho so obi arenkasa unpocho put this across I okay in the 80s in Newsweek magazine we published some article it was about 4 or 5 pages about fertility in the world. Now, based on their research and analysis, they concluded that we are very fertile pa Yoruba tribe. Now, further on, one research in Okrodon, we concluded that the reason why in some home base are very fertile in that one staple food in yam. amala wudi na na pay we agree in review in a way further research no who there adoma way yamen almost way very fertile and yam or high progesterone are womb into omembisiafo ye very fertile in penny p oyembisiafo are or if you will complain about there be a problem naji simply would yam it could change their fortune. In fact, much later, mobile crew US and one woman be from Dr. Costello or set up Costello Center in Manhattan. And she used to have a radio program Sunday afternoon. She na me tea in the bar. Discussing. She was one of the first female gynecologists in New York, very popular. Later on, never was involved in some criminal activities, woman or how on the palm. Now, all kind of the way she treats a Messiah 1 year fertile, there, almost increase one level of progesterone. And during that, she was even referred to it as wild yam. Then henny yam in do sort of OG in a winya progesterone what required. There used to be a research center based in Long Island. They used to have the publications and all those on female fertility. They all point to that fact. The yam nazi. And Mara personally, I had recommended a yam nazi ama abofum besiafa in the our problems are na man motor boxes of yam ma based on that, and it has solved their a fertility problem. And most of the time, the comments they gave in there, they didn't know that Africa had a future to solve these problems. Secondly, when you talk about Banchia, I know Obia Neba in a very serious a sickle cell hospital every week. That was in Liberia. We had a sister in Nanibia or a nurse or recommended the unfundamental to a Banchi products. From then on, when a boy in the Garia knows it, he had a turnaround. He didn't even have the boy who was given no chance to live beyond 20 years. And he's still there in North Carolina. This boy, and the explanation was that Banchi was certain amount of nitroglycerin, small amount, and very low level of some. I say no. Instead of harming the body, the quantities were so low there. It helps control sickle cell. And over there are so many local products or certain qualities we don't have to wait for our brofo to come and tell us there or you're good. The only thing I did as Mama King, that mindful, apply that mindful eating, quantities and how we go about it. And with that and a little more researching, I think the value of our products and also obedience in the future. Amen.
Amen. Say man de by the pan and in the bench. Yamishra Pomcho Obi Person Casa, the man of Quine, and Sana, sister, the new final thought of Banafia, the additional baby. Madam,
if I show him, person make some to
your sister Susie Bra.
Because you mean the probably not in the commotions I couldn't say the Banchia nay, and I mean make us or boy. Was what you go there. And money call bath one papa was swim no because not a banshee. And the benefits nipping on.
Na eme de some de sas me beto aso me sua baby. Say no kre banche no ho faso no bi no nti nsua na ye fanka e be bo be boy. Amen.
Amen. Amacho obi pese odi antoboa anase semisi bi ba ekwa na ho asana ma mesere na fana to abana fino anti Christy abompa ya hira so do asemika na mwa amacho. Okay, ma mesere no betu fana to aba.
Mr. Chris, Pastor, baby, I'm wanting to know more time, Pastor.
Oh, okay, no problem. Sister Susie, bompa man, no problem. And the man said, I'll bet the fana to aba.
Okay, Pastor, that's say, okay. And you see about mindful eating. Mindful eating is not just about a journey keke, but even it starts from say the quarter of store, and how we prepare it, and how we consume it. Even who here is ye. It's not about the cry but it's about how balanced it is, and knowing the portions of what we are eating. Mindfulness practicing a nipedia as a bois when you're eating the food you're to a bois a bois with digestion. A bois my customer for your own energy and also the gaining of the interest now we are a free again. It's overall a bois your well-being, a bois who am I yet see yourself what and then I say yeti and then and they say yeti and at the long run too even though and yeah the goal is say about more lose weight but at the long run will be a or shedding weight off so to me practicing this mindfulness now and then a bundle and I need to me shed the weight now saying in tune with the body. Before no, it be a year, as you did, Jania, Asian Kwan, who say, something wrong, there's something wrong with our body. But we are practicing this mindful eating now. We sense our senses, no team, be a huge now. Suppose say, would you be say, with body cries not responding well, you can easily pick it up and know say, something is really wrong. And you say, Jarena balance and everything, we try to do something about it. It's coupon boy, lifestyle change. I did it has to do with behavioral change, piano, and you easy. But with the help of God, say we want to change, we'll be able to do it. Some of the kind, you know, see, we starting and watch real change, it ain't easy at all. But to me, coming up with a plan, say, so I'm a pan bit me, fine, we are fine, and we are fine. Whichever one they are now, they are starting, and be consistent with it. You're consistent with it now, the kakaka will never host no fiddy. Why, pro at it. See, say your couple son, no can say share the same so. No, do no why. The sick as some name to me taught the fresh food products, let's swell. Why? No, we are mobile. Say you must over time. You probably lose some jobs. Now, couple like I say, we are mobile. No be a general coin, day. And not you to me, and it me and consuming the right products that we need, the right food that we need. No, they reduce it. Yeah, what be pre the abba at